Hi, welcome to more tips from the hips. The best woodworking tips and hips on the internet, in my opinion. And today I'm looking at gluing oily woods. Many of the tropical woods are oily. This happens to be East Indian rosewood. It is oily. It can have problems when you try and glue it. Now, woodworkers like the glues that they use most often, and a lot of woodworkers like to use PVA glues. And these are water-based glues and they don't particularly like oily woods. Now you do have other options. You could go with epoxies, etc. But often woodworkers want to shy away from those because they don't know them too well. There's mixing problems that can occur with those as well. So why not use the glue you know best and just get rid of the oil? And that's what I'm doing here. So first of all, I've got my surfaces prepared. I'm actually going to be doing some veneering here, but the preparation of the glue surface area is exactly the same. I'm using some isopropyl alcohol. I hardly use any in the workshop, so I like these little sachets with a little cloth inside. That's the first thing I do, so I wipe that over the surface, and you'll be amazed at how much oil that actually takes out. And that's just the starting point, and I don't think you necessarily need both of the solvents that I'm using. And you may find some woods require different solvents, and you'll just have to experiment. But basically we want to get all the oil away from the surface, and you can see that's quite dirty, and I have previously gone over it with this one as well, and there's a lot of dirt on there, as you can see. So I've done that. I've already prepared this board like that as well. The next step is to use Xylene. It seems to work really well. So I cover my bases by using the two, and I'm wearing a glove on the hand that I'm got in contact with the solvents, because they have all sorts of problems if you get solvents over your skin a lot. And so basically just working that in, and that will remove the oil as well, as you can see. And you see there's substantially more with this, so for rosewood I think Xylene really is the appropriate solvent to use. So keep changing the pad you're using, folding it over, moving on to a new one as it gets full up. And really what we want to do is keep doing that until hardly anything, or ideally nothing, is coming off the surface. So I think we're about there. What I do for veneers is I put the glue onto the substrate only. If you put it on the veneer, it's likely to curl before you've got it laid. So I'll just give that a little time to dry out properly and glue it up. Here's a matching piece I made a couple of days ago. It's on there nice and firm, doesn't sound hollow anywhere, and I'm confident that's going to last for years. Alright, join me next time for more tips from the hips, the best woodworking tips and hips on the internet. In my view, of course. For a chance to win the nightstand I'm building, check out my Just Giving page. And please share this video with others to receive some good woodworking vibes.